computer.
Well, it's recording, look.
Oh,
good
one. Boom.
Top corner. Boom. Right, okay. Juicy Ninja, prevent. For fuck's sake.
Prevent. Right, you had one shot. You
Shut the fuck up.
Juicy Ninja. Chuck and see. Episode 2.
Episode 2. Meet the boysies.
Meet the boysies.
Meet the boysies. Right, okay. So we probably should have done this episode first.
Yeah.
To be fair, but it doesn't
Got
really
too excited
matter.
with Fraser.
Aye, got too excited. First guess.
Big man wanted to be on it. Big man got to be on it.
Aye. Right, okay. So, brief introduction to us. Who are we? What are we doing? What's our fucking life plans? All this kind of crazy shit. So, I guess we better just start with us. So, you go first.
Me.
Yeah.
I'm Liam.
Brief intro.
Who
are you?
I'm Liam.
He's Liam.
My name is Liam. I am a coach in Functional Fitness Dundee. I'm also a wakeboarding coach down at Fox Lake Dundee. Other than that, I am currently stuck in a house like the entire population. But this is how this thing started.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah. Boom.
So there you go. That's Liam. He is Ninja of the Juicy Ninja. I'm a bum currently. My name's James, and I'm currently a bum. I didn't have a job. I have a house though, so that's fine. But yes, I also have coaching credentials, but currently I'm the most qualified unemployed CrossFit coach
Dundee
in the world. That's my plan anyway, once I get my level 3.
Yeah.
But yeah. So there's a brief introduction to us.
Exciting people.
Not really, but aye. So I guess we're mainly brought together through CrossFit. That old magical fitness.
That first day I walked in and
Aye.
hated your guts because you're an asshole.
Well, so I guess we should probably tell that story. How we met.
So
I've seen it slightly differently to the way you've seen it, but we'll let you talk about it first, and then I will put my perspective on it at the end.
So that accidental book myself into an open gym slot on the website for 3 for free way back in the day. Never done CrossFit in my life. Accidentally booked into a class at 2:00. I was like, oh shit. So get the boys together. We head down. No idea.
Who were the boys?
Ramsey.
Who were we with at that time?
Ramsey and Amit. So we head in. We come in. Johnny, gym owner, greets us, and it's at the same time as all the coaches back in the day trained at 2:00 together. So I walk in weighing 50 kilos with Ramsey wearing fucking quadruple XL
tie joggers,
and Amit just being Amit. Walk in, no idea what's going on. These guys are slamming mad barbells. Johnny points us through the fridge, so we go through, hide in the fridge, and do some deadlifts. Probably, I don't know, 60 kilo, 100 max, something like that. So just chipping away. Everyone's kind of friendly, says hi, shows us the way. So halfway through the session, in walks, at the time, this dude with his hood up, looks at us. I'm like, oh, hey, mate. Gives us the dirtiest look in the world and then fucks off out of the room. And I was like, well, fuck that guy. Turns out, and then the next day, when I decide, right, I'm actually going to do a class, I'm actually going to take a class, walk in, who's on the class? This guy. Fuck this place.
I think I remember that class, but so like you said, I see this. Well, I mean, from my perspective, it's slightly different. From your perspective, I can maybe understand. So I think I can't remember what we were doing. Just finished training, I was fucked, and then I went to put something in the fridge or get something from the fridge for a class or something. And I had my hood up, and I think I had a pair of headphones in because we just finished training, and I think, like I said, so we usually finished about 3, and then the class started at that time about 4:30. Don't know what I was doing. Anyway, walked in. Obviously, seen you. I can't even remember seeing you guys walk in. So I maybe even just completely blanked, like the fact, because I think we were trying. Anyway, I don't know.
Didn't exist.
Yeah. So walked into the fridge. I didn't see you at first I picked up whatever it was I was getting. I turned around and I looked over. So I obviously haven't seen you go, hey mate. And I just see fucking Ramsey's giant fucking trousers. He's like 4XL. Like, did he tie-dye them himself?
He tie-dyed them.
Tie-dyed them. Yeah, okay, so I seen this. And I had to double take. I was like, what are they? So I'm like, obviously that maybe looked like a dirty look, but in my head I was like, what? Those are mad. And then walked out again, because obviously I had my headphones in. Again, probably shouldn't be walking about with headphones in case people try to speak to you, but hey, lessons learned. So I guess that was our first ever encounter.
That's how we met, yeah. We all hated each other.
And then, well, I mean, I had no hatred. I'll put that out there right now. There was no hatred on my part. I just didn't really understand the situation we were in. And then you came into that class, and there was push jerks. I think it was push jerk. And I taught you how to do a push jerk. And it was relatively early in our kind of CrossFit career, me coaching kind of thing. And you were the first person that I've taught a push jerk to, and they've just done it. I got
a lot of that back when.
Like you just done it, like first time, just boom, nailed the movement. And it's fucking moral of your story, that's everything you do. But it was like, okay, this guy, okay. And then I think your third class, you humped Graham in a workout.
And he threw skipping rope at me to try and trip me up on the pole there.
So I was like, okay, this is what we're dealing with. And then I can't really remember much after that.
No,
to be fair.
It just happened.
Yeah,
I don't know, because I don't even know how we then became a team. Because me and Amit signed up for Team Thorium.
Yeah, me and Ben, being big Batman, did that.
Yeah, so we signed up for that, got the T-shirt, didn't do the qualifiers.
Do the qualifiers.
So that was Team Ninja Hobbit.
Yeah.
That didn't ever do anything.
Did you not also do something else though?
Was it one of the Forth Valley qualifiers?
Because me and Grant, was it Forth Valley? It was something.
Me and Amit argued in the middle of the workout because I didn't want to do the next thruster at 60 kilos, but neither did he.
Oh, that's over your body weight at that time.
Yeah.
Madness. Because I remember me and Grant Walker done that workout, Frambulous or whatever it was called. Back when Grant had a competitive streak in him, and it wasn't just to beat Nance.
Yes.
But I can't, like, that whole period of my life is quite vague. I can't really remember how
long time ago.
Yeah, it was. Well, 5 years ago now, almost 2015.
Yeah.
Long time ago. Yes, fuck me. It's a long time ago. Okay, so how did we become a team? Like I say, that period between you walking at the gym
I don't know,
into us becoming friendly.
SFFC way back when we
the first one. I vaguely touched on that.
So the name, I don't know where the name came from.
So I used to get called Juice, or I still do. Juice, Juicy, Juice Bag. I don't actually think anyone actually calls me James anymore.
No.
Jamesy, whatever. If you've ever seen Sons of Anarchy, the character Juan Carlos Ortiz or Juice. And I think the thing came out at one point. I had my head shaved in like 2014, and someone commented that I looked like this guy. So I think that's where the name Juicy came from. Your background in fucking crazy shit. Yeah,
the old days, jumping off buildings and doing some silly stuff. That's where I'm assuming the ninja came from.
Yeah.
We just put it together.
I don't even think it was us that came up with the name. Someone was just like, fucking Juicy Ninja.
Yeah,
Juicy Ninja.
Yeah, you put those two words the other way about, and it.
Yes. And then Ninja Juice. Yeah,
that's a whole different
thing. Doesn't it really work? And then, so that would have been our first competition, the first ever SFCCCCC.
FFFFFC. Yeah.
FFFFCCCC. Yeah, that one.
We didn't even qualify.
We didn't qualify.
Got a spot because someone didn't show up.
Someone didn't show up. Yeah.
But yeah,
that night playing Call of Duty, waiting for the
yeah. Brutal. And then we didn't make the final. We'd have done quite well in the final. Didn't make the final.
I'll go as far as saying, watching the final at that time, I don't think we would have won the final.
No.
But top 3.
So handstands, boys were doing like diving belly flops, and the judges were like, "Yep, sweet, start here." By that time,
and the pistol squats. Yeah, the pistol squats.
Oh well. Yeah, they're all running about.
At that point in Scottish CrossFit,
no,
I don't know where you came from, and obviously I do know where you came from, but your background, you could ping out 100 of those in a minute. At that time, it was fucking ridiculous. So I'd just be like, right, okay, there you go, run do them all.
At that time at regionals, when I did that virtual pistol thing against Panchik or Kalipa or whoever I did. Every time we'd go back, I'd win, then I'd go back, and then there was someone who beat me by 1 rep. Then the next day we did the burpees, and I went back and someone beat me by 1 rep, and I was like, you just don't want to give me those shoes.
That's the one where I done the clean and jerks against Rich Fronin.
Yeah, and then
on the screen. Yeah, no, this was a different one. That was the one.
No, it was the actual.
Yeah, the virtual screen was in Copenhagen.
Yes.
In 2014.
And then Sam did Grace.
Sam did Grace. Absolutely hammered.
Madrid.
Yeah, Sam Rollins from St Andrews was absolutely hammered in a pair of Chelsea boot type things and a pair of jeans.
No shirt.
No shirt, and just starts there was this Grace competition, and he just took him half an hour.
That was the year GST won, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So at that point, at the end of the weekend, everyone's in bits, and Sam decides it's a good idea to do Grace. Again, in this circle of people, all these fitness fanatics, Sam's hammered, can't say his own name. I mean, you finished it.
Yeah, it was impressive. It took a while. As Grace times go,
he got there.
Not the best, but he got there. It was good.
Good times.
Okay, so
next.
Oh well. So kind of came together through a competition. So we've done a few at this point. By this point, we've qualified for a couple as well. Have we? Yeah, we have.
Have we?
Yeah, no, we have. Poor Valley. Technically, the JuicyNinja team is qualified for many competitions so far, but just original members.
Yeah, now it's like a branch.
Yeah, it's a branch.
Now there's been a JuicyNinja team that you haven't been on. There's been a JuicyNinja team that I haven't been on.
Yeah.
There's a JuicyNinja team with 6 of us, 4 of us.
Yeah. So there's many places JuicyNinja have been. We've also stood on the podium. Mm-hmm. But
the t-shirts get you on the podium.
T-shirts.
We also were on a wakeboarding competition podium.
Yes, that too. That was cool.
Fraser
Yeah.
got on the podium.
So comp kind of is where we came together as a team. So what's your favorite, your favorite experience or funniest or whatever you want of best memory from a competition?
That time you put deep heat on your face in Tenerife.
Oh God.
So we're one workout to go. Tenerife, Canadian gone bad.
Yeah.
One workout to go. We've already spent 30 minutes in the back of the ambulance because we've both torn our hands. So I'm sitting there waiting to go. Jamesy's getting this boxing glove bandage put on him. She's pulling out syringes and things like that. So I just bite the skin off my hands and just leave him. And then, he's already upset. He's not happy. He's running about with 2 boxing gloves on his hand. He takes them off and decides, right, I'm going to put some sun cream on my face. So there's this company providing this free stuff called Sloan, something
like that. Some Spanish word that I didn't really.
So everyone knew that there was a booth over beside wherever it is at the start of the venue that you can go get a free massage, blah blah, by these people who provide this cream. Now, if you read the packet, it says Salon, the world's most intense heat cream. So we're like, right, sweet, we're not using that. Waiting for the final event, and the blistering sun, by the way, everyone's dying because of the heat. Jamesy thinks, I'm going to put sun cream on his face, and turns around, and someone, I just heard Naz or whoever it was, like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, what? And he turns around, and he has literally like Harvey Dent, whole left hand, right hand, whatever side of his face, covered in this cream. So I start laughing. What were you laughing at? And obviously then the pain kicks in that he's just like literally rubbed like deep heat times a million all over his face and in his eyeballs.
To this day, probably one of the worst experiences of pain I've ever had.
And then you're running about trying to stick your head in the ice buckets and things like that. And then we go out and we do the final event. But that's probably not a competition experience, but it's probably one of the funniest things I've ever had.
So in my defence here, we'd just been sitting in this ambulance, and this chick is fucking essentially performed surgery on my hands. Now, granted, this is why, again, I don't really have any sympathy for people with hand tears. I think you're the same, because that's the worst I've ever seen my hands. Like, if you imagine your palm, and then imagine just the square before your fingers and your thumb start, and just peel that up. And I think that was on both of her hands.
Yeah, but like, 4 hands worth of...
Yeah, 4 hands like that. So, like, personal experience anyway, that's the worst my hands have ever been. And we still went out and fucking had to chuck a barbell about and all this kind of shit. And she wanted to take me to the hospital.
Rope
and I was
climbs.
like,
Do rope climbs.
Yeah, rope climbs as well, yeah. She wanted to take me to the hospital. I was like,
I just ran away.
Absolutely not. So I was already in a bad mood because I'd sat in this Tenerife ambulance. I didn't really understand what she was saying. And she just wrapped my hands up like I'm away to go into the ring. He'd fucked off. And I'm just there like, okay. So I managed to somehow like escape, get out of the ambulance, and I fucking trudge up the road. And then there's this girl just wandering about. And she's like, heat cream. She wants some heat cream. And I'm like, okay, why? Like, in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, I think maybe she's Spanish. She's got some broken English, whatever. She's calling sun cream, heat cream to stop your skin getting hot or something like this. And I just remember this, like, my face was quite bad sunburnt, like fucking, like all around my eyes where I'd been having worn my sunglasses. So I'm just sitting there, I was like, and then on it again, it's written in English, but it's a Spanish. It's not even in English, it was in Spanish. So I'm like, surely they're no giving out. Like, why would you need deep heat? It's like 40 degrees. You just lie in the sun and you're fine. So I'm there, slap it on my face. Instantly, just like, I think Naz explains the story real well because he was watching me do it. And he was like, he said, my facial expression is just the most hilarious thing he's ever seen. And then it was just pain for like 30, 40 minutes.
So
like, I remember walking right across the competition field. Like, people were doing shit to get to the ice bucket. and I just smack my head in the bucket and just keep it there. And then bring it back out, and then I start walking back because it's not really helped whatsoever. And Naz tries to give me something. I can't remember really what it was. I think it might have been a beer. I don't know. And I just look at him and was like, stop. I didn't want to talk.
Don't fucking speak to me.
I didn't fucking speak to me. And then I just keep walking. I sit in a corner and basically just cry to myself for half an hour. It was fucking. I got in my hands as well because clearly our bandage was shit. So yeah,
that's like a lot of the good comp memories have come from Tenerife.
Yeah,
like the box rocks, the first year we show up, fucking the Russian boys. There's Team Kratos.
Aye.
There's all these monsters, and then us in the same division.
I was like,
and
how have we got in here?
The first event was on like the Friday night. They were like, yeah, sweet, we'll do one event Friday night and then the rest of it Saturday, whatever.
Yeah.
So we obviously weren't paying attention to heat times or whatever was going on. Nazi's like, yeah, I'll get the round in, sweet. Comes back with the 3 pints in his hands. just as the dude's like, in lane 12, JuicyNinja. And we're like, oh, shit.
Oh.
Grab the pints off Naz, down the pints, chuck the plastic cup at him, run on the field. Now, this workout has like unbroken handstand walks, GHDs, wall balls, pull-ups, something else. And we're like, right, okay, here we go. So obviously we do the workout, pop up, do the handstand walk unbroken, blah, blah, blah. Story goes on. And then the day after, I'm walking around the swimming pool before the swimming event, and this German, box office German, he comes up to me and he's like, oh, buddy, like, we'd love to interview you and your teammate. And I was like, what? Why would you want to interview me and James? Like, what? And he's like, oh, yeah, after that beer performance you guys pulled last night. And I was like, oh, shit. He's like, did you see that? He's like, buddy, everybody's seen that. I was like, oh, no. Because obviously what I forgot was when you're on that bottom, like, if you're right at the bottom of the bleachers, you can't really see up because of the light.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the whole of Tenerife. Seen us down beers and then go do a fitness competition.
So if you scroll through the depths of Box Rock's Instagram, or their
we get
Facebook,
an interview wearing our shirts.
Our interview somewhere.
Class.
Yeah, no, I think comp experience wise, favourite is probably, I think maybe not last year, but the year before when Amit and Naz first done it.
Oh yeah.
Like, just as an experience, just because, like, obviously we're no there to go and win it. They're definitely not there to go and win it. So it was just kind of like a back and it wasn't even a back and forward. They got us on one event because I couldn't do some pull-ups into a muscle up. But overall, that whole experience, just like just going there, drinking beers, beating them at workouts.
Yeah, it's fun.
Or most of the workouts.
In the sun.
99% of the workouts, bar that one workout.
We'll not talk
watching Amit try to push that bag over the
sandbag.
fence. The sandbag over the fence. That was class.
So we always say we've only ever beat Rob Lawson in one workout.
It's actually two.
And he was partnered with Jordan Wallace.
Yep.
I feel that's a bigger achievement.
That's definitely a bigger achievement because he's good at CrossFit.
He's real good at CrossFit.
He's real good at CrossFit, yeah.
You can get a sandbag over the wall.
You can get that, so yeah. So I can imagine probably Amit was just looking at me trying to do some fucking pull-ups and bar muscle-ups unbroken and thinking the exact same thing. But I think Paul was messaging in the chat, watching Amit on the live stream, trying to get that bag over and watching his soul leave his body.
Literally seen his soul leave his
class,
body.
yeah. So I think that for me is my favourite comp kind of...
Yeah, the whole thing, yeah.
Yeah, experience kind of thing together. So maybe leading on from that, what about your funniest stories or shenanigans not related, just in general life? Just it can maybe be around the competition, but not like maybe CrossFit related. One of the many fucking random stuff that we've gotten up to.
I don't know. There's loads.
Yeah, there's loads to think about.
Naz is falling off a cliff. Loads of that time we got banned from a Holiday Inn.
Oh yeah.
The time with the pencil case. Loads of stuff. I don't know. That's a hard one. That has to be the sun cream on your face. That still wins.
Your best one
every time.
I don't personally have a recollection of this one because I was fucking wasted. But the time you had to take me home, I spewed in front of the bus.
Is that like Christmas or something?
Something like that. I was in the 10th semester.
That's twice you've fallen out of my car now.
Yeah.
Driving you home.
Yeah.
You're like, no, you need to pull me over. I was like, all right, cool. Pull him over these little like construction lights, and he falls out the car and just starts like throwing up everywhere in the road.
Class.
While this like double decker bus pulls up and stops at the lights behind the car, and all these people like filming him, pointing and laughing. He's lying in the street, throwing up everywhere. I was just like, oh no, class.
That was a good one. That made me laugh when I heard about it.
Yeah.
There's also the time we were on the roof of the V&A.
And the police showed up.
And the police showed up and we tried to run away.
Yeah,
26-year-olds trying to fucking...
Trying to run away from the police. Didn't work.
Yeah.
Didn't work. That's because we're chucking backflips on the roof in high-vis vests. Like, obviously we're going to get seen.
Well, I mean, it wasn't my idea. But
Climb
you
the
boys were
cranes,
like, if you're wearing a high-vis, you fucking get away with anything. Get away with anything.
And then you start chucking backflips, and then people start questioning stuff.
Then we
used to climb the cranes wearing a high-vis vest, no one questioned anything. Just a dude climbing up in a pair of shorts and a high-vis vest.
High-vis vest. But he's got a high-vis on, so
everything's fine here.
Yeah, that's a lesson I've learned. If you've got a high-vis, 95% of the time, you can do anything.
Yeah. There's loads of those videos on, like the guy gets into the Conor McGregor fight and then all these different sort of gigs and stuff.
Yeah.
Shenanigans. Always.
Wow.
But yeah, I don't know.
There's been, I think, maybe too many to...
Yeah.
And as falling off the cliff was funny. I mean, it wasn't funny.
It was funny after I realised he wasn't dead.
Yeah, after the fact that we realised he didn't die.
Yeah,
he just pounded back up and he was on his feet. He was like, oh!
Looking
back. Like, how are you alive?
Yeah, I stood on top of that thing like, he's dead.
Dead. It was like, oh, well.
Nothing I can do. I'm literally going to watch him fall and die.
Yep.
But he's pinging back to his feet again.
Yeah. There was also the time in Madrid where you disappeared. That was weird.
I woke up with a black eye.
Yeah. So this was the same regionals as Sam. A lot of our stories revert around alcohol, actually.
Yeah.
And probably too much alcohol. But we were obviously at the regionals 2015, 2016, one of them. And with the same night, we all went out and got smashed, sitting in that square in Madrid. And I think Amit bought tequilas or something. Yeah. In that like posh bar, and then it just went all downhill from there. And then by end of the night, we decided to walk home our Airbnb, which was about 40 miles away from where we actually were.
Yeah, long time down the big hill on the way
down
back.
the big hill. Yeah,
Arminio's place.
Arminio's pad. Left his AC on.
Oh, he was raging.
Yeah, but Liam disappeared, and we didn't realise this until me and Naz decided, shit, it's time to go home. And we didn't have Amit. But as we were walking in the direction of the Airbnb, Amit appeared in front of us. And we're like, oh, it's a miracle. And then we're like, shit, we didn't have Liam. And this is like, Naz has almost started a fight in the McDonald's. So we're like, let's get out here, let's go home. So we end up walking home. Don't know where you are, you're not answering your phone. You're fucking, everyone's rubbing, you're rubbing everyone, blah, blah, blah. So we're walking up and then we'll eventually get to the Airbnb at 3 a.m. And we're like, can't get in the door. I'm like, oh shit. Key won't work, the little button won't work. And we're like, oh no, we've broke his door, we've broke Herminio's pad. And at this point we're all poor as fuck, so we couldn't afford to pay the deposit. I'm like, oh shit, fuck. 20 minutes at the damn door, and then it just opens, and Liam's just standing there.
It's like, oh, boys.
It's like, God, no, were you standing there? Yeah, you were standing there. You just opened the door, and then you go back and sit on the sofa, and where the hell have you been? It literally takes about an hour and a half to walk home, and you're just sitting there with a black eye, and you're like, it's like. Well, I mean, maybe the
what? What's up?
Start of a black eye, maybe. Anyway,
that was the next day. I was so hungover, and it was roasting hot. And we were on that train or the subway thing, and that fucking dude kept playing the saxophone. And I was like, I'm so glad I'm hungover right now.
I mean, he was quite good at the saxophone.
I mean, he was real good. Yeah.
He was real good at the saxophone.
That was bad. Spanish beer and heat.
Spanish beer and heat, indeed. Okay, so I feel like we've maybe covered ourselves quite well here.
Yeah.
Well, I say people, I think, do you know us?
I don't know.
Put a comment.
somewhere
we answer that?
below.
Comment somewhere below.
Do you know who we are?
Do you know where we are? Can you tell us our life story?
What?
So from there, no, I'm joking. So started the Juicy Ninja team, made ourselves t-shirts.
Yeah, so that would have happened a while ago.
A while ago, yeah.
Good few years ago, but back then we thought it was a great idea.
Yeah.
And then a few people didn't think it was a good idea. So we listened.
Stupidly listened.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then it got to the point where we were like, nah, fuck this.
Fuck it, we'll see what happens.
I made like 15 t-shirts, right? The black ones.
Yeah, 15 of the black ones. Just and like we're like, that is just a laugh. No one's going to buy these. Like we were under the impression, we were told, like we went into it was like, fucking who are you? No one's going to buy your fucking t-shirts. Like so we're like, fuck it, we'll just make them, see what happens.
Yeah, like worst that happens is I end up with 15 of these t-shirts that I'll wear. Like cool.
Aye.
But yeah, then I don't even know. Like it's obviously just the community we have around us and things like that. We sold out in like 2 days.
Yeah, like okay.
Yeah, it's like cool. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then from there, it kind of just like spurred on. Right, cool. That was the black ones, and then a few like individual black ones of people who missed out on the first drop. We kind of ordered them as we went.
Yep.
Then we did the red ones.
Yep, this one's right here. Yep.
That one.
Yep, this one. Well, I mean, you're colorblind, so it might be green or something.
Well, color. But it came out the wrong color. wasn't the color we were originally looking for. So those also sold out.
Yep.
So the second time it sold out, then we were like, wait a minute.
There's something here. Like it went from thinking like, okay, beer money.
Yeah.
To okay, we maybe apply ourselves a little bit, which is something I don't think we're both very good at, but we're getting better. Yeah. We're getting there. We can maybe make something of this, whatever we make from it, like whatever it turns into. It could be something big. It might just stay as it is right now, which is again cool. Like it's just a bit mental that people buy.
Cut about our t-shirts.
Yeah, cool. Like I still find it a bit weird. Like it's not so much the people in the gym and like the people relatively close to us that buy it.
Yeah,
it's
that's
the random
cool.
like that random boy from Ireland.
Yeah, the 2 t-shirts I sent to Ireland.
And
then you've got like your cactuses.
Aye.
On the athlete program, sanctionals team cutting about with a t-shirt on. Zach George has a t-shirt.
He's in one of these.
Yeah, and the Craig Ritchie video wearing the Juicy shirt. I was like, okay. Nailed it, made it.
Let's go. We've made it.
Carl Stedman.
100,000 people have seen that.
Carl Stedman now has a t-shirt. But yeah, it's about like
so like some really cool people have got
wearing the t-shirt. We're like,
yeah.
Nobody even knows.
And I don't really know how that happened. Like so,
yeah,
but it's cool. It's
fun.
Along for the ride.
It's that same thing of like any money we've ever made from those t-shirts just go into the next
batch,
the next drop. Because I've had like people come to me or trying to offer advice like, oh, you're spending this much to get these t-shirts made, but we can make double that, or you can save $5 each t-shirt and still sell it for the same, so you're making that extra $5 or whatever. But I was like, well, we never really make any money off of it.
Yeah,
we do, but it just goes back into the next batch.
Yeah,
that's the thing I've always said to you. Like, if we can make enough money off of, let's say, those red ones, to put towards these long sleeve ones. Like if that's what kind of goes into.
Yeah, that's how
rolling. If people want to keep buying them,
yeah, no, it's class.
We'll keep cranking them up.
Like forever be grateful. It's mad. It's mad, but it's, and like you say, like people like we could make more money off of them and sell you a shit t-shirt, but I like to think that the quality is.
Yeah, so like I noticed it, like not to shoot down Mayhem or highlight their clothing scams, but like the long sleeve ones are the exact same make as the Mayhem ones.
Right. Yeah.
But you get a long sleeve one for what, 20 quid?
Yep.
And you get a Mayhem one for
like $60 or
however much Mayhem t-shirt is. But obviously it's like, yeah, it's definitely, it's just funny that once we started getting into this, it's like you're literally just paying for the name.
A name on
the shirt. So,
Like I've always like, even like you look at like designer t-shirts. Like I guarantee you, like let's just take. I didn't really know fashion, but let's
even Nike,
Nike t-shirt,
like 50 quid for a t-shirt.
Yeah, aye.
Like,
or you get some like random t-shirt, like let's go fucking Stone Island, probably. Let's say a Stone Island t-shirt with a stupid little badge on the side. Wee patch on the side. You can probably get that t-shirt for like £1.50.
Yeah.
And then
you print it,
you put whatever it is on it, and it's worth like the print costs like £3, or the stupid little patch probably costs £5. I'm judging anyone that listens to this who wears Stone Island, by the way. And then sell it for like 150 quid. It's mad. Like people, just like that whole like thing.
People go mad for it.
People go mad for it. Go mad for the brand.
So like that. Is it Supreme?
Yeah.
So I think what they do is like they only do like limited batch, similar to what we do, but they charge maybe like 20 times the amount we charge.
Yeah.
It's like I think I might be completely wrong, but I think what they do, from what I've heard, is like they'll release they'll do their Supreme drop, and they've got maybe like I don't know 20 of each item or something, and then once it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah.
And then what I've seen people then do is then go sell this stuff on like eBay and stuff for double what the company itself would.
Double the price.
And then people buy it. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah. It's like those shoes. The Kanye West, is it a Kanye West shoe? The Adidas, the Yeezy or the Yeezys or the.
Yeah.
They are the most brutal looking shoe I think I've ever seen in my life.
They're grand, right?
Yeah, like that. I don't. Maybe not that expensive. Maybe like. So I was speaking to Graham about this because he bought a pair, like not even any size. He just bought a pair and he keeps them and then he sells them later on, or he's going to sell them. And what he was saying is like, they get the shoe for like maybe 200-300 quid or whatever it is, but that because they only make a certain amount of that shoe, you can then sell it on eBay for like £1,000 in like 2 years' time or whenever. Because as people collect them, it's mad. It's mad.
Chaos.
So, limited edition JuicyNinja t-shirts. Sell them.
I mean, they all do it. If you have the black one, if you have the original black one, then
people will buy that in like 6 years for like 100 grand easy.
You bought it for 15 quid.
Yeah.
Some people didn't even pay for them.
Yeah.
Boom. There you go, millionaire.
Money.
We've made you famous.
We have made you famous. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. 10% sell-on fee.
There you go. I remember the internet went nuts when the skateboarder Nye Houston was cutting about one of his pro videos in a pair of Yeezys, and people were like, "What are you doing? Why are you skating in these shoes?" And he's just like, "I don't fucking pay for them."
So yeah, fair.
Pay for these?
I didn't pay for yeah. That's the
life.
That's the level you want to get to when Adidas sends you £300 shoes for free.
Well,
or something like that.
Yeah, that's how it started. That's where we're at now with the long sleeve ones.
Yeah.
Bigger plans.
Have we got any of the long sleeves left?
Yes. Load of large. No smalls. All the hobbits got smalls.
Aye.
I burst 2 of the mediums.
It's too jacked. Maybe you should have said that.
Lockdown.
He's put on like 8 kilos.
Lockdown. Yeah, so there's mainly only larges left. There's a couple of grey mediums.
So if you're a big jacked dude or a super jacked female, there's some left. 20 quid.
20 quid. Easy. Make you famous in like 3 years. You can sell that for like however
200 grand.
There you go. Boom.
Probably. I'm just guessing though.
Shorts, joggers, vests, everything. Everything's coming. Don't worry.
Ladies' vests is something we need to probably.
Well, I did it. I only made 2 though.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
And then the lady in Tenerife, Carol, she has one. So Mel has the other one. But that was good. It was a prototype that never really went anywhere else.
Yeah, we should probably do that. I feel like they would maybe sell lots of ladies out there with vests.
Yeah.
Razorbacks.
That's what the smalls go.
Spiderbacks and
because
curve backs.
That's why all the smalls go, because the ladies take the small ones. But Yeah. So that's the t-shirts. That's the
That
t-shirts.
is the t-shirts. That's the plan. That's the plan. Anyway, or where it started.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
Right. Okay, so I have almost a quick fire. Well, it doesn't really have to be quick fire. Just that couple like Mr. and Mrs. I don't know if anyone's seen that kind of TV show. So all these kind of topics were given to us by Sarah, friend of the show. Thank you, because I'm no smart enough to think of these questions.
And if they're shit, you know who to go to.
Aye, yeah. And if this is a terrible episode, friend of
Blame
the
Sarah.
show, Sarah. Right. Okay. So, who would die first in a zombie apocalypse?
You.
Why me?
Because you're shit.
Okay, that's why. There we go. Boom. I'm shit. So
Nah, probably me because I do something silly.
Yeah, well, to be fair, that's also fair.
I can jump this.
Oh, look, we'll just fucking jump over this wall and get away. And it's like a...
So two things happen there. Either I jump across the wall and get away and you die, or I die trying to climb over the wall.
Aye. Or you jump over the wall and I just aimlessly follow you. So
yes,
I feel like we'd probably jump at the same time.
That's happened a few times.
Yeah. Climbed up a ladder.
No.
Not even a ladder, it was like the side of a building.
Yes.
Like one of those outside crane things. Yes. I got halfway up and I was like, I have severely overestimated my abilities here. I'm like halfway up the side of this building. I'm like,
hold on.
Shite.
Every time we got stuck on the roof and I had to like get an electrical cable to help rope climb you up the...
Oh, fuck yeah. I physically... How... Oh, shit.
That was the roof of like a Premier Inn.
That was the new Premier Inn. I got stuck on it. I couldn't get, like, because I couldn't reach. And I didn't have the super secret ninja abilities to pop myself up like you two. That was funny.
We had to get like a fucking electrical cable.
Like almost at the point, like
lower it down for you. Should we call someone?
If we didn't find a way to get them up this part, we're having to call the fire brigade.
I would have left. Called them and ran away.
Right, okay. Next question. Again, I feel like it's probably quite equal. Who's most likely to end up in A&E?
Well, yeah, both of us.
So I feel like currently, am I winning?
I think so.
I think I'm winning this. So it's probably me.
Yeah.
I've got a tendency to...
Nah, yeah, you, because you dropped the bar on your head.
Yeah,
and you
dropped
collapsed.
the bar on my head. I've collapsed.
I've never really... Well, I have been in A&E even, but...
Yeah. You just didn't go.
I just don't go, yeah.
Yeah, shit happens to you.
With the concussion.
Yeah. And you just, like, fucking run it off.
That, like, wiped, like, 12 years of my life away.
Aye, ever since I fucking collapsed and then dropped the bar on my head, my ability to retain random, like, just, like, normal information, like I hear people, like, quote movies all the time from movies I've watched, and I'm like, where is that from? Where does that come from?
So when we did the Open, after my concussion, we did the Open, months later?
Yeah.
And then, I can't remember what it was. I was like, well, we haven't just definitely got the options. There was something to do with options.
Yeah.
Definitely that one, because we hadn't
done it before.
Or whatever I said, and you were like,
yeah,
we did that.
We've done that one, yeah.
Yeah. Like, did I? Fuck.
Yeah. How did you get your concussion? Your main one, the bad one.
Wakeboarding.
Fun.
Yeah, trying ridiculous spinny flip tricks. Didn't go so well. Then went for lunch with Mel, and then got a sports massage from Amy at the time when she worked in Dundee.
Yep.
And then went back wakeboarding later on that night. And then I was back in the house watching a movie, and like 1 minute I was like real angry. I was like wanting to cry. 2 seconds later, then I was fine. Then I was angry, and then Mel did that thing with like the light.
Yeah.
And then my pupils just wouldn't stay. They just wouldn't change. One was massive, one was tiny.
Yeah.
He was like, "You definitely need to go in A&E." I'm like, "Nah, it's fine. I'll be all right. I'm just going to waste everyone's time if I go in A&E." And then like the weeks later or whatever it was, speaking to Dr. Mike, the famous Dr. Mike,
friend of the show.
I was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "Oh yeah, so what was going on?" And I explained it all, and he was like, "Yep, you definitely should have went to A&E." I was like, "Oh shit!"
It's like, oh,
well, what Dr. Mike says, then you do it.
Yeah. Okay. Who has the worst temper?
You.
Me, definitely me. Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, that was easy. Yeah, it's me. Fucking stupid. Yeah, well, here's the next one. Who's most likely to spew after workout? Also me.
You, yeah. That time you would spew during workout. I'd throw up quite a bit. Or I did go through that phase. I'd throw up quite a bit. And then now it just gets real severe. I either like throw up and shit myself or only shit myself. But yeah.
No, I think I've come to the conclusion that I think I'm allergic to intensity.
Yeah.
Because any time I go to, like, it happened the other day. Well, actually yesterday. No, the day I done the European Champs online thing.
Yesterday.
I messaged the boys and I was like, I can't. Like, it's been 40 minutes and I just haven't recovered. And again, I wanted to spew. I didn't spew that time, but any time after I do anything with significant levels of intensity, I want to spew. Yeah. Who's the most competitive? You.
Me.
I think it's you.
Yeah.
I'm competitive in phases. I think I can go through points where I just don't really care.
Yeah.
And then Naz will say something. I'm like, I'll fucking put you in the dirt here. Like, yeah, something like that. Whereas you're just fucking constantly competitive all the time. But you won things, so that makes sense.
I only won one thing.
One thing. But you still.
I've come second.
That's more than anything. Like, more than any. Like, people always don't really. I don't think they look at that achievement and think it's very good, but it's actually more than anyone that we know. Like not personally, because that's stupid, but like in our little group anyway, or in our relative vicinity in the CrossFit world, that's more than anyone that we actually know. Not actually know, because we know some people that have won some stuff, but in our region, let's say, of Tayside and Fife. Like, well, I mean, it's true. You've won, and like none of this like team wars kind of pish, but we know what we like. An actual legit bona fide competition. You've won one. So there you go. I think that's where that comes from. Who's the smartest?
Definitely not me.
I think it depends.
Well, it depends on what subject.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I'd probably say I'm a little bit more. Intelligence is the wrong word. Smarter is probably the right word. On random things, anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Most likely to shave reps in a workout. I can't say that I've ever done it on purpose. I've definitely done it before. Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, it's different.
No, I don't know. Never on purpose, no.
I think I know for me, I now again, ever since my multiple head injury fainting thing where I got a needle on my back 16 times.
Yeah.
My ability to stay, not count, but like stay present when I'm working out now or doing a CrossFit workout is.
Yeah. No, I never do it on purpose.
I wouldn't. I'd like to say I don't think I would do it on purpose because A, what is the point? And B, you're a fanny.
I know some people who do it.
Yes.
You know who you are.
You know who you are.
You know who you are. Motherfuckers.
Okay. Who is Little Spoon? Has to be you. You're smaller.
What's a little spoon?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Spoon six.
I'll take it.
Aye. Yeah, fucking nice and warm. My arm will go numb. Who's the most likely to be running late? You.
Yes.
Fucking always late.
Yes.
Okay, last one. Who has the worst smelling knee sleeves?
Oh, probably me.
Is it you? Mine's are pretty fragrant.
Amit has the worst.
Amit has the worst smelling knee sleeves. If anyone who watches this has been in FFD, went upstairs and just wandered past, when Amit was there and wandered past those lockers, the smell coming from them was Amit's knee sleeves.
Brutal.
It even got to the point where Paul called me out saying my locker was stinking because Amit had left to go down to London and his knee sleeves had been in there, and this was like 3 weeks later and the smell was still there.
Yeah, all these people like Naz, Amit, Paul, these are all just our friends.
Yeah. You might might get an appearance on JuicyNinja.
Okay, so is that you?
That is me, yeah.
Okay, so we put up the post on Instagram to see what you people, what do you mean you people, wanted to know about us. And as always, there's maybe two legit questions, and then your standard questions from our friends that we get. Yep. So, first question. Did we play any sports before CrossFit?
So, when I say sports, I played sport. I played quite a lot of sport, and then I turned into a fat bastard. But it wasn't to any level. I just played rugby at school for Harris. I swam, again, at school. I did do karate. I got quite good at karate. I think that's why I'm so flexible.
Yeah.
I ended up getting my purple belt, brown belt, I can't remember. Asked me to do anything in karate now, no chance. But I think a couple of months I could probably kick something off of Liam's head. But
probably. I'm not that tall.
Yeah,
I, through school, did a bunch of gymnastics, like school gymnastics. And then did that one competition where the dude pulled out and had to do that thing with a ribbon. Do that thing with a ribbon, but we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that.
Got bullied a lot for doing gymnastics in school. That was fun time.
Yep, good.
Swam, did some swimming. I remember when I was real young, swimming. And then after that, I've never really done nothing team until CrossFit. So I did. Just went to the gym, like standard gym stuff, and then got into parkour and free running, and then that turned into a job. I sat the Adapt Art de l'Applaudissement, Adapt level 1. Became a coach. Worked for a company called Fife Parkour at the time. That kind of ended, and then I took over, and then we called it Live, Love, Jump Fitness. And we ran like a massive sort of kids / adults, young adults group in the Lynch in Dundee. So I was like parkour and free running, coaching wise, did a bunch of stuff on my own, training wise. Like we travelled around the world doing silly stuff, climbing silly things. Can we climb that? Well, let's go find out. That's how most of these things we talk about when people get in trouble is because someone will ask, "Could you climb it?" Let's go find out.
Let's find out. Let's have a look.
So yeah, parkour and free running. So I think that's where I kind of got my background coming into CrossFit and all the gymnastic stuff. To me, I was like shocked that all these people didn't struggle throwing crazy amounts of weight over their head, but they couldn't do a pull-up or get themselves up and over a bar. So for me, walking into that CrossFit world is different to most, I think. Maybe not most, maybe there's a 50-50 split, I don't know. But for me, it was like, what do you mean? You can lift this amount of weight, but you can't do a pull-up? I don't know. Yeah, that was before that. So parkour and free running. But other than that, nothing. No team sports. This is what I'm kind of learning now how to play on a team.
Yeah, I played field hockey as well for a team called Harris that wasn't related to the school, and I scored a goal away. Highlight of that career. But again, nothing to like a high level. It was just like almost that hockey was almost the level of Naz's rugby. Ooh. Maybe a little bit high. Higher. We give Naz a lot of shit, don't we?
We do give Naz a lot of shit. It's because we love him.
Yeah, that's true.
What is JuicyNinja? When did it start? What does it mean? Hopefully, we have covered this by now.
I don't know what it means though. Like,
this is what it is.
Does it need to have a meaning? No, it doesn't.
That's the point.
That's the magic.
The point.
You decide.
Science. That's where the science comes from. Which then leads us on to the next question. Why do people question the science? You
never question the science.
You just accept it. Our shirts do magical things.
Yep.
When you wear them, you don't question it. You just accept it.
This is it. It's like real world science. You just accept it. You don't accept it. If you're smart enough to question it, go out and question it, but come back with a reason why. And that's real world shit right there. Yeah.
That's beyond what I can comprehend.
You can't call the earth flat and believe in gravity. Because if you believe one science, you can't believe that the other science works. Boom, there you go.
Jesus. Jeez. I'm lost. Okay,
Yeah,
so
right,
the fittest you versus the fittest me. How bad would I pump you?
So I don't know.
No. Depends on the
Don't
workout.
know, because I don't think I've ever been at my fittest. Yeah, I think it's all dependent on the
Well,
workout.
none of us have. Yeah.
No one. I don't think
This is
any.
too
Like,
late.
yeah, I don't think 2016 that Open. I would say I was maybe at the fittest I've been in a long time, and I almost beat you at the Open.
Yep.
Because that dodgy thruster and then all the stupid reps. That was a fun year.
I don't know. Let's make it happen.
Yes, we'll try. I'll try and get over all my fucking stupid little issues.
Nah, you just build on them. It's fine.
And just try, because I don't know, because it is a good question, because we are inherently different.
That's why. Yeah.
Like, I know, like, gymnastics wise, right now, you definitely hump me. Me at my fittest, I think the gap's a little bit closer than people would think.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, but I just always, like, my biggest max ever set of unbroken pull-ups was like 55 or something.
Ooh.
Back in the day, back in the glory days. So, like, gymnastics wise, I think maybe the more complex stuff, I think I've never really been that good at. So that's where your big, like, advantages comes over me. And then if the barbell is significantly heavier, then, like, I would need a barbell to be maybe over 100 kilos.
Yeah.
And then some maybe, but then, fuck, I don't know. It's a hard question. I don't know.
We'll make it happen. We'll see.
We'll make it happen. We'll see.
Is JuicyNinja going to be the team name to attempt the IOQ? Yes. JuicyNinja should be the team name for any team who wants to succeed.
Yeah.
Or be seen.
Yeah.
Or get a cool tie-dye competition t-shirt. So yes, answer to that is yes. If there was a female version of JuicyNinja, who would the pair be?
Are we talking like people we know? Or?
I don't know, because other people who don't know us won't know these people that we know.
That's true. Okay.
Let's go CrossFit.
Okay, let's go CrossFit.
Don't know.
Danny Spiegel as me.
So when like the new world make a movie version and it's all like female actors, Danny Spiegel will play you.
Yes.
I don't know. Who's small?
Maybe like a Camille. She was fucking ace at all this, flying about on bars, and she could lift. I mean, again, I think pound for pound, you're one of the strongest people I know anyway.
Camille and Danny Spiegel. Boom, there you go. That was easy.
There you go, boom.
What is more important, Juice or Ninja? We can't have one without the other. So.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's like yin and yang.
Yin and yang.
I don't even know if that makes sense.
Yeah, fuck this.
What is the greatest moment of JuicyNinja? I think we've hopefully covered that.
Yeah.
The shirts have been on a few podiums.
Yeah, that was cool.
A fair few podiums. Different sports. There's been even we said the wakeboarding comp. They were on a bunch of snowboarding comps.
Yeah.
Not the t-shirt, but the sticker on a snowboard.
Sticker on a snowboard. Yeah.
I don't know.
That 2019 victory at Tenerife over Team Twix, that was a good moment. Just because they were giving it big all weekend, I'd come into it maybe not as fit as I probably should have been.
Oh yeah, you wanted to. So I felt bad.
Yeah, Liam shouted at me a lot, but still,
you did it.
Did it.
Yeah,
did it.
Podiums are always fun. Beating your mates is always fun.
Yep.
I don't know. Where have I lost the question?
Just people buying.
Yeah, as I said, just people want to.
Cool.
People want to buy our stuff, and when I like watched back, like people actually want to listen to what we have to say.
Yeah, that was weird as well.
Cool.
That was like, yeah,
that's sweet. Who is the best? Who is the best athlete in the world that has a JuicyNinja shirt? Oh, Well, everyone who has a Juicy Ninja shirt, you are my friend. So
Yes.
this
You
is
are my friend.
this is a hard question.
Best athlete in the world.
So who we got? We got R. Fraser.
Yep. Nah.
We got
Sorry, mate, but
Zach George.
yes, you're
Games.
good.
Going to the games.
He's going to
We
the
got
games.
Big Bad Billy Butcher, Mike Carteris, who has been on all of the second place national podiums.
Yeah.
With team TAP, the athlete program. Carl Steadman has one. He's a good dude. He's not an athlete. Well, I can't say he's not an athlete, but he's a seminar stuff.
He's a good dude.
He's a good dude. It's hard. It's hard. Tricky Ricky, he has one. He's a good dude.
So I feel like it has to be either Mike or Zach at the moment.
So there's like your best individual and your best team.
Team, yeah.
It's a hard one. It's a hard one. We'll skip that.
We'll skip that one. Yeah. Decline to answer.
Yes.
Decline to answer.
Bum, bum, bum. When will we see Team Twix on Chuck It and See? Never, because Amit left us, so fucking.
Zoom doesn't work in London.
Yeah, Zoom does work in London. What did Nazi get taken out of his nose? Probably
a giant alien booger.
Brain.
Yeah.
And the last one, rest in peace, CrossFit Invitational.
Oh, yeah.
Chat through the best possible teams ever for each team.
Right, okay. That's a good one.
So is this teams that have been a team, or the best possible?
No, I think maybe like
team we can make.
Yeah, the best team they could, as in like for each country or each region even, or just the best team.
Chat to the best possible team. Best possible. Yeah, cool.
Out of
thrown in Matt Fraser.
The best possible team for each country, each region.
Yeah, each team.
Right, okay. Thrown in Fraser.
Thrown in Fraser for the dudes.
Yeah. Maybe like...
I'm useless with where the females are from.
The American females, because none of them are... Well, I mean, I say none of them are very good. That's a lie. They're very good. But in comparison to the Australians and the Europeans...
But it's that hard thing, because, like, are you looking individuals? Because you just take Tasia and China Cho, because they've won a bunch of teams.
Like, they would smash the team. Like, that team would demolish.
Yeah.
Let's go with them.
Just take them.
Like,
Fraser, you're out, bro. Get who we got now? Panchik. But what one? They're always changing.
I would put Fraser and Fronin.
Fraser Fronin.
And then
China
I would go
Tasia.
China and Tasia. Or if you wanted to make it up by the individuals, you maybe Amanda Barnhart, who she finished top 10.
Mm-hmm.
Can't really remember who.
That sucked where they're all from.
Yeah.
No, I'm absolutely useless after this. Europe will be a good one.
Europe.
You can't count out BKG.
No, he has to team captain.
BKG. Jona Koski, if he doesn't have an injury.
Yeah.
Who else?
Then you got to maybe go two daughters. Sigmund's daughter and Karen David's daughter. Annie's a bit.
She's pregnant.
Yeah.
Asia?
Yeah, that's or Pacific even. It's the Pacific. It's Australia, New Zealand.
So Australia.
Aye. Yeah, Australia. Tia. Shane. No, fucking Shane.
Get big Shane in.
If there's a bench press event, no.
Yep.
Tia and Cara.
Yes. Who you got? Newbury,
and then that Will McLeod boy, he came fourth.
Yep.
Or did he come third? Third?
He was up there.
Fucking Ricky Garrard. Get him in there.
And his brother.
Quality.
Just put them two in. They're going to win it.
They'll smash it.
They're going to come back. When are they back? Next year?
I think Ricky Garrard's back next year.
Fuck.
That'd be class.
Do you think they'll let him? Well, they have to.
They have to. Yeah, his band's over. He's done.
He's going to be the most tested man.
In the world.
Every event, every rep.
After every open workout, after every rep. Use your piss.
Maybe that could probably lead to another boxing match like this Eddie Hall.
Oh, that class.
Thor thing.
Who's winning that?
I want to say Eddie Hall.
I think Eddie Hall's going to
win it. I don't know.
I think Eddie Hall's going to win it. I don't know why. I just think he will.
I wouldn't want to get punched in the head by anyone.
So I watched a podcast with, and again, this is coming from Eddie Hall, so you didn't know how true it is. Obviously, like from what Eddie Hall's been, he was on a True Geordie podcast.
I seen that. I didn't click
yesterday or something. And from what he says about Thor, after he'd done his Game of Thrones stuff, he's turned into a bit of a princess.
He just deadlifted fucking.
Obviously the boy's like ridiculous, but like Eddie Hall was saying, he's one of these people that cuts about with sunglasses on indoors with his entourage, and like if you want to go and speak to him, you have to ask one of these people and all this kind of stuff. So I don't know.
I mean, Eddie Hall can walk on his hands.
Eddie Hall can also. Eddie Hall is. I think Eddie Hall is going to be fitter as well.
Yes. I just wouldn't want to get put. I think it's probably going to be like 3 minutes. If it's a boxing round, 3 minutes of just these two gorillas missing each other, and then one of them's probably going to fall over, and then unless I don't know. I hope it's good.
Yeah,
I hope it's good.
Right, sidetracked. Who have we got left? Canada.
Velner. He's Canadian.
He's a Canadian.
Who's the little one that fell off the rings?
Oh,
I don't even know where she's from. Fuck.
No, that was Kirsty. That was Kirsty Eremo. She's American.
Oh well, you don't make the cut.
Yeah, you're the wrong country. Velner Fikowski for your males. Yeah, no, but I'm struggling for the female. Caroline Reason-Thibault. I think she's done well.
We'll take her, T-Bone.
T-Bone.
Don't know.
I'm googling.
Get on it.
Wait. Is it from? Oh, see, this is where the question. Like, I didn't know if it's
I don't think
actual
manual.
Yeah, that's true. Like people from that have just done the invitational, or
well, we've already fucked it because
yeah. Canadian CrossFit athletes. CrossFit. Who's the chick that done the athlete program? Was on the Norway team. What was her name?
No.
Yeah, no, that was a Swedish one.
Icelandic, Swedish. I know who you're talking about.
Caroline Reason-Thibault. She's one of them. She's definitely in there. Caroline Prevost.
That's it. She's in. Prevost, you're in.
And then I think the American team wins, followed by Australia, Europe, Canada.
Boom.
There
we go.
Whoever asked that question, mindfuck.
That was last episode's guest.
Oh, was it?
Big Bad Fraser.
Big
Bad Fraser.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So,
good question. I think that is the mole.
I think that is the mole.
Oh, no. Look at this. Last minute questions. First 3 things you'll do after lockdown is lifted. Ooh.
I mean,
I'll probably just have to go to work.
Yeah.
Go to the pub. Go to Brewdog.
Aye. Get a beer.
Giddy grill
for the half whole chicken.
Then go to Brewdog.
I
don't know. I want to swim. I want to jump in the lake.
Aye.
The dock. That's Fox Lake with the dog.
Adventure dock.
Yep. I don't know. That's hard. Eat, drink. That's essentially what I'm doing right now. So my life hasn't changed.
I'd quite like to go to a coffee shop. So again, like Liam kills me for this, but like it's not so much the coffee that I go for.
Coffee.
It's
the
just
ambiance.
The driving or the walking or whatever it is to the shop to get the coffee, to then come back. I quite enjoy.
Yeah.
The process.
I hear
getting
you.
a coffee.
I hear you. But it's pish coffee though.
I know, but the process is quite good.
Yeah, we go to cinema. Cinema would be good.
Yeah.
But then again, it's all just the same stuff I'm doing just now.
Aye.
Watching movies.
Aye.
Some of you aren't stuck at home. You know who you are. Kids. But yeah, first 2 things. So probably go to the pub.
Yeah.
Go to Giddy Grill, get some food.
Yeah.
Probably have to go to work. It's one of them.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, really, probably nothing massively drastic.
I'm all right. I'm doing pretty much all the same stuff, just in the one place.
I've started to lose my mind a little bit. But
no, it's fine. It's fine. Don't be the victim, James.
It's fine.
Last one. There we go. Right on time, Steph. Boom. If you woke up, here we go. Here's my English. If you woke up in each other's body for a day, what would you spend the day doing?
Ring muscle ups.
There you go. I would probably snatch 100+ kilos because I have never and probably will never.
I don't know. I think I would probably try and go and fucking climb something stupid.
Yeah.
But with the knowledge of Liam's brain.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I could probably climb it myself, but like I said,
we know what
I
happened.
didn't really know the best place to put a hand or. Yeah.
That's cool.
And ring muscle ups.
And ring muscle
Do
ups.
1,000. Just because.
Just over the day. 1,000 ring muscle ups over the day.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I would just lift some heavy stuff. But yeah, boom. That was like last ditch. As soon as I opened
last
that up, last 2
right
questions. I think that's them all. Sorry if I've messed this up.
Some.
But other than that, we have some big names lined up in the pipeline for the next couple of episodes. So you don't have to listen to us talking about our boring selves. You can listen to some cool people. So yeah, but yeah, episode 2, we out. Boom.
Chuck it and see.
Boom.